What is up, YouTube? Dustin Yui here, back with another video, and in today's video we're talking about Evander Kane. Oh my gosh, Evander Kane joining the Edmonton Oilers on a one-year contract. And yeah, it's quite a controversial topic. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving it a like, and if you haven't done so and you really like the video, please consider subscribing so you can find your way back to the channel. Alright, so let's jump into it. So Kane agreed to a one-year contract with the Edmonton Oilers yesterday. The financial terms were not discussed, but it was, I think, reported that it was $2.1 million, which is, I can't believe that. So he's joining the Oilers today and will be in the lineup against the Montreal Canadiens tomorrow, which is just insane. So he quoted saying, "I'm a guy will do anything that I can to help the team win. If it's scoring, if it's hitting, if that's blocking a shot, if that's getting into a fight, if that's whatever it may be, on the power play, on the PK, I'll do whatever I can to help the team." I think nobody can debate that. That's what I've shown my entire career. Every coach I've played for, I play on the edge and as hard as possible every night. I think I'm a guy that can really bring people along and bring people with me into the fight. So I think it's a tough one because no question, like, Evander Kane is a pretty decent hockey player. He's pretty good, and obviously there's a lot of off-ice controversy going on with him, and I think that's personal business and, like, definitely you could say scumbaggish. But at the end of the day, there's probably a lot of hockey players that don't get called out, and in a lot of their personal shenanigans don't see the light of day. So putting that aside, even though it was, I mean, obviously all the reports and stuff just don't look very good. There's the whole money stuff. You gotta look at him as, like, the player. So if you take that aside, he's also had a lot of issues playing alongside teammates. Like, obviously he violated the COVID protocols, so that's one thing. But, like, at the exit interviews last year in San Jose, a lot of his teammates said that they did not want him back. They did not want him on the team at all. And then the Sharks obviously asked him not to report, and he did anyways and violated the COVID protocols. so that's clearly an issue. But if you look at his past, I mean, obviously, as a Winnipegger and a Jets fan, he came from Atlanta. He was, like, a pretty young, good player at the time. And then all of a sudden he posts a photo in Vegas with a money phone, and people are like, what the heck is that about? And then next thing you know, he violates, like, dress code policy. Bufflin throws his tracksuit in the shower. There's a big ordeal. And, yeah, he goes to Buffalo. So he goes to Buffalo with Zach Bogosian. Cool, great. There was some other off-ice stuff going on with Zach as well. That's fine. He's actually, like, turned his career around. I mean, obviously he won a Stanley Cup with the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2020, so good for him. But Evander Kane's time in Buffalo only lasted like 3 seasons. I think the third season was, like, partial. I mean, it was most of the season. But, like, I think he got in a fight with like Justin Falk over something with Zach Bogosian. He also went and partied at the NBA All-Star game and, like, missed a Sabres practice. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, maybe he's changed. But there just seems to be so much evidence against him that there doesn't really seem to be, I don't know, it just seems like he's had so many fresh starts already in the league. Like, he's going on to his 4th fresh start. And, like, unfortunately, McDavid was put in a tough spot with that interview where he came off as sounding a little bit tone deaf, and, like, he could have done a little bit of a better job from the PR side. You know, even something as simple as, hey, you know, like, our team is held to the highest standard, and that's not going to be any different for Evander, right? Like, you know, all he said was basically, hey, we want to win, and Evander gives us a good chance, which he does. But, like, do we all think he's gonna change? Because, like, I personally don't. So I don't know. I mean, he does make the Oilers better at the end of the day, 100%. But at what cost, right? Like, I don't feel like we've heard the last of Evander Kane and his shenanigans. So I don't know. You know, we'll see what happens. I mean, The Oilers got better, that's for sure. I mean, they already had a pretty good team though, so like, I don't know. They got to do something else. I don't know why the decision was to go with Evander Kane for, if it is 2.1 million. I mean, they need a goalie, man. Like, they need like help on the back end, stopping pucks from going in the net. They definitely have the offensive talent, and it kind of just almost seems like their objective here is to just outscore people, and that's all they're gonna do. Like, they're just not worried about defense. So I don't know, man. I don't like follow the Oilers that closely. But this Evander Kane situation's been like big enough that I think everybody in hockey knows about it. So that's kind of my take. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any actual change on his end. I mean, maybe it's a fresh start. Maybe he has a chance. There's only like what, half the season left. So I don't know. He makes the Oilers better. We'll see what happens. And you know, you can only be optimistic for him and hope that he's finally, for the third or fourth time, turned a new leaf on his career and maybe figured things out. But I don't know. I'm very doubtful. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a very polarizing topic, and I mean, it's only 1 year, so he's only with the Oilers till the end of the season. So maybe he can prove himself to them as a team, and like, I don't know. I don't think you sign the guy to a long-term deal at all. You know, I think based on his track record, you got to go a year at a time, almost. I think he deserves that much. At least for a couple years until he, again, like I said, he's got to prove himself. You know, you can't just join a new team and you know, get back to your old habits and, you know, call it a day, right? So I don't know. I think the Oilers are taking a risk. And maybe it turns out, like, again, optimistic, hopefully. I don't think that's the way they should have gone with it, but you know, I'm not an NHL GM, so who knows? I'm just a dude making videos on YouTube. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, please leave a like. It's very helpful. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. I'd love to hear what the general consensus is. So. That's it for me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.